Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you what I made in a day. So these are one of the things that I did on the day. Let's start. Today I'm going to start making Victoria sponge cake. Let's start by adding sugar to the butter and then we mix it well. Okay. Add milk and yogurt, vanilla extract. Gradually add flour, then mix well. Next, add baking powder. Really slowly, not over mixing it. And then it's ready to be divided into 2 tins. Now these tins are ready to get into the oven. Bake at 170 for half an hour. Here you go, so the first cakes are done, and wish me luck with the second one. So I'm just going to put it now in the oven. This cake I ready to decorate, and the blueberry cake is nearly done. Now I need to start the Bolognese sauce, as you can see now. At the same time I need to start to prepare the chicken now, so just to make sure that it's ready. Okay, so this is the chicken I'm going to use. With the meat mallet, you start pounding the chicken, and the idea is to tenderize it so to double in size, and then once you've done that, then you can carry on with the rest of the chicken. The chicken is now all done, so now the next thing is to season it. The spices I'm adding here is cumin, coriander, paprika, black pepper, and of course cayenne pepper, and of course don't forget to add salt. And I'm going to mix them together and then add them into my chicken. The last thing I'm adding is garlic, so I'm just going to put that one like this on it, and then I'm going to leave it for an hour. So hopefully that should be okay. So this is fine now, so I'm going to cover that now. I'm going to put it aside. Now I need to go back and check my Bolognese sauce. So now I've just added the vegetables, and then I'll just carry on from there. It's beautiful. Right, so this is now, I've put the garlic, I've put all the spices, so I just need it for maybe another 5 minutes. I'm just going to let it just, and then after that I'm going to turn it off. Okay, right. So next is the filling, so let's have a go at that. For frosting, you need to mix vegan butter and icing sugar, and you can add drops of vanilla essence in it. Here's the jam. You can use any jam you like, but I'm using here apricot jam, and I've heated it up, but then I'm going to make sure it has cooled down completely before I add it to my cake. Guys, here I'm going to try and decorate the cake. So I already have the icing done already for frosting, and I have jam, so I'm going to have a go and decorate it. Wish me luck. So this is what I've done. So let's hope. I just need to decorate it a little bit, but yeah, I'll finish it and then come back. Okay, so now I need to cook some pasta. So the water is already boiling, so I'm just gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt and a little bit of oil. Yeah. And now I'm gonna add the pasta. So make sure the water is boiling before you add the pasta, and just make sure you stir it so it doesn't get stuck at the bottom. Okay. Meanwhile, while the pasta is cooking, I'm making the white sauce. Now the white sauce is ready to be added into the pasta. So let's go. Yeah, next I'm coming here to show you the pastas I'm going to make. So I have one for macaroni cheese, but I'm using a fusilli. And I have pasta bolognese. I've already added the bolognese sauce into it. So the next thing I need to do is to add the white sauce to both of them. Okay, so I'll just show you, and I'm gonna use you can see the feta cheese. I normally, there was one of the secret macaroni cheese, so I'm putting on now extra feta cheese because my granddaughter loves it. So I'm adding that one. I'm just making sure I push it all the way down, and then after that I'll just add the sauce into it as normal. The next thing I'm going to do is just to pour the white sauce on top, and then just make sure with a spoon to just make sure to level it before you sprinkle the cheese on it. Now we'll do the same thing. So 1 and 2. I'm just gonna let it all go all the way to the bottom. So I'm just gonna wait for it. Yeah, it's nearly there, not quite, so I'm just going to try and make sure that it goes down here. Just make sure all the sauce have gone down. The bottom is very important. And once that's done, then you can now sprinkle the cheese. So this is the macaroni cheese, and it's ready to get into the oven. And this is the other pasta that I used with the bolognese. I'm going to put them now in the oven.
Cheese pasta is ready. Pasta bolognese is ready.
Okay, so now as you can see the frying pan. So now it means I'm going to be starting to cook the chicken. So let me just bring it here so you can see what I'm doing over there. Okay, so now I'll just take one. Yeah, dip it in the egg. Yeah, and then you have the flour and straight in here. It's not quite hot, but there you go. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So first, dip it in the egg, and then after that goes here. I'm going to turn this down because I don't want it to be very hot. I want it to be medium, so it doesn't burn.
Continue to fry the rest of the chicken. The tenderized chicken is done. The last thing on the list is roasting aubergines. This is what I made in a day. Tenderized chicken. Roasted aubergines. 2 pastas. Blueberry and fig Victoria sponge cake.